Back on site. What's up, everyone? How's everybody going? We're in the backhoe, and it's slippery. I just had to sand the driveway. This thing's sliding all over. We got 3 inches today. It's late morning. By the time we got everything situated, started digging that trench as you saw in the last video. About 3 foot deep right here where we're starting to cross and where we're in the swale, because I wanted it deeper. Only got to be 2 foot for electric line primary, but we went 30 inches because of the 6 inches of padding of sand that we're going to put in the bottom. And then we're even deeper in the swale areas. We're crossing the driveway here. I had to stop yesterday because of the frost where the gravel driveway is. It doesn't. Now we're stuck. Gravel driveway is, and we're gonna jump the driveway and then get back down through the woods. I gotta cut some trees down, little saplings, to get a path going down through here. Real quick, went with the backhoe because I can't get nothing out of the yard. Because with the trailer, I'll get hung up in where I make that turn. I'm gonna get hung up into the telephone pole. Everything's so much ice. And then I would have had to bring over the skid steer, the 88, everything. I figured this is a multi-purpose tool, and the backhoe does have its purpose. It's digging well. These outriggers right here are digging in and holding me, where on a conventional excavator with the metal tracks, it's like a toboggan or like an old snowmobile with the cleats. It just slides wherever. You could actually, once you dig a little bit, you'll just keep pushing the machine forward, and if you're on any type of slope, when you go to swing, she'll go off. So those are the reasons why I'm using the backhoe. The rubber tires seem to be working real good, and when we bring the sand in, I could, you know, these piles are far, so I can run in and dump the piles and get more quantity and so on and so forth. People were asking why I'm using the backhoe, but you know, the thing is with the backhoe, not used to these controls. As you see the spins, ooh, I have stick controls, but they are on cat. All right, so everything still runs on cat like this, out, push this way. So by the mid today, I'll be back in action, back in the saddle, and using the controls like a pro. I just haven't been on the backhoe controls in a while. This is like, and this is super fast, you know what I mean? So we'll get that. Enough of the talk, let's get to work. And it's slow, you know, it's not as quick as an excavator to dig, but again, it's three purposes, this one piece of equipment, so it actually works out very well. But it is tippy and slidey, so we're gonna push this snow and go from there. Backside here, down in the woods, try to get this. There's a culvert here, so we may hurt the culvert, may not, I don't know. The line has to go right here, so oh, we're at quite an angle. There we go. Let's get this. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. We're gonna go through the woods the best we can. I'm not sure. Come on, baby. No frost in the woods. Like, oh, there's some sticks. I'm gonna put this for now against this tree, because I know we won't be over this far. So make sure you comment down below on this video, because I think we'll do another giveaway on the next live for another hat. Comment down below if you want a chance to win that hat. Oh yeah, she's slippery. We're hitting old debris, stumps. But we'll get it. As long as I can get it to where I'm getting a good bite on the tires and not slid into these little trees. Like all those trees got to come down. These ones here, we got to get down. Get under them. Probably just gonna cut them with a chain. Oh, I got that one. Probably just gonna get a chainsaw and have Jimmy go down in there and cut them. But these little ones I can push over. I might be able to fit through there. I think I can. Yeah, we'll grab these. She's picking them. There's no frost in the woods like I figured. We're gonna snake around these trees. We may take that one to the left if it's dead anyways. The straighter the line, the better, obviously. Did it to you again. Woo! How'd that feel? Alright, let's get you set back up. You're all snowed in. Hang on, let me clean you up. Oh yeah, we're on this big steep incline. I go all tangled up. I got trees every which way, but I had to go for it. Yeah, boy. Oh, we hit a stump. Oh boy. Hopefully I get out of this one. Come on. Come on. Get above it. There we go. Oh, we're gonna get hung up. Oh, we're gonna get hung up big time. There's a big stump here. I remember that stump. Oh, lordy. Oh, we're gonna get hung up. Yep, we're hung up. Alright, stay tuned. We gotta try to get out of here. I don't get up over it. Let me try. Without getting the belly pan hung up. Oh, we're into the tranny. Oh, come on, we're hung up. We're hung up. Alright, we'll have to use the hoe to get out. Alright, we got things beeping and bleeping and banging, all because I'm in reverse and you're not supposed to be in reverse when you got this seat backwards and stuff. So I'm gonna give it a little throttle and let her go. Hold myself as I go. Here we go. Come on. Where ain't she going? Turn that off. Come on. Oh. Come on. Oh, baby. Come on. We're hung up. We're hung up. All right. Hang on. Change your plan. Change your plan. Yeah, not good. We're chewing stumps with the drive shaft. We're hung up on this monster stump. You know, I remember this stump being here. I don't know. Yeah, it's a big stump. It's not loose, because I threw a couple of, we took all the loose stumps out of here. There was one monster stump right there. Out of all the woods, and we're clear the rest of the way, one monster stump. We obviously got to pull it. I'm going to pull it with the 320, but I got to get this out of here. Let's get the other camera, get you set up. Alright, that's why the backhoe can be multi-purpose. As you see me just get stuck and unstuck. The drive shaft, that's a 2-foot high stump. Everything was bottomed out. I used the front bucket and the back and in reverse at the same time. Don't recommend it if you don't know how to do it, because you could you know, you panic and the thing's still in reverse and you got to do all these functions at once. So got to try to get around the stump. We got a 3-foot drop off here. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Now that's one thing about an excavator, you could just spin around and dig that out, but I think I'm gonna get the 321 and start yanking on that stump. Now you see why excavators in snow and hills don't work. They just go wherever they want. And if this was like a huge incline, I mean, it's big, but these things will go 100 miles and then 100 miles an hour, and then you flip. There's no stopping it. And as you saw, the turntable was spinning is because I was using the boom to try to straighten myself out, and the turntable is stronger at that point. You don't have no traction here, so it spins the bottom like a helicopter just trying to swing the boom. It will turn those. So I got the stump here. I'm going to work this out, see what happens. Well, that stump wasn't in there by much. I don't know if that was something I already pulled and they threw up there. I may have, because it definitely was not in there. I don't think. It looks like it was already ripped, the roots, so not sure either that machine's that powerful. All right, got that stump out. As you saw, them tracks are slippery on ice, huh? Or even snow. But like I said, I don't even know if that stump was in there that good, unless that 320 is that powerful. But we'll get the rest of this down. So we're keep digging. Get it stripped. Probably gonna get stuck once in here too, because it's wet down in here. But we'll play that. Push this little bit of snow here off to the side. Over here. We'll get it. We will get it. Just glad to be out working right now. I don't care, you know. I know it's frustrating and it takes 10 times longer, but I have cabin fever. So, you know, obviously nobody wants to push snow around to put an electric line in, but it's all part of it. We'll check back with you once we start digging up on top. I'm going to get a couple more passes down through the woods to make sure that we have a nice solid dirt base to work off of instead of snow. Alright, just after lunch, a lot of messing around to get to this point, but we're on the other side of that little driveway that we stopped off yesterday. And we're going to head down through the woods right now. Just bump up the throttle here. That's wide open. No need to run that wide open. This backhoe is super fast as far as the controls, you know. And the backhoes are really jerky, and you see how I'm running it like this. And they do make backhoes with pilot controls, like Frank from Digging OK. His is pilot controls just like an excavator, which would be out here, and it's super easy and nice to run. So we're just digging on the other side of this culvert, closer to this tree, because to the left of me is what I'm actually filling in right here, is the drainage of that culvert. And like I said, that culvert's just for now. We may have to move that culvert, but I'm just doing this view for you guys so you can see the controls right now. And this is set up as for cat controls, not John Deere. I had the linkage. I bought the linkage and switched it out. So we're going to just go a little deeper than normal right here off the bat because of that culvert on the left, like I mentioned in yesterday's video or whenever you saw it, if you saw it. A little more frost, I'm picking the ground. You know, like I said, the backhoe is something to get used to. And once I get, you know, I only dug about 100 and some feet yesterday. Once I get another 100 in here, we're back to normal with the controls, you know. It was rusty on the controls. It's like, why use a backhoe if you got an excavator? But I explained that already. In our situation, it is a good tool though. That's why I keep it. And it's good to load trucks and stuff, but it's awesome for road work, obviously. It's yeah, that frost is deep right there. But we'll get that with the 321, I believe. We'll just chop through it, even if the trench is a little bit wider in that area. We are hitting roots from that tree. So what's nice is, you know, you got the outriggers to level yourself up, because right now you see how level that is. You level yourself up just about anywhere. And once you get these up, it's in neutral, turn the e-brake off, and you can roll the backhoe forward like this, and never have to turn back around. Now I'm all set for the trench, and always leave the bucket in there, of course, because she'll free roll, take off. Make sure you hit the brakes. Pop, pop, ready to dig again, like so. We're getting her. A few little boulders here and there, but it's getting it. Putting the dirt to the left of the trench this time. It will be on both, either the left or the right, depending on the woods and what trees we have. And we're going to take the 320 and, you know, along the whole driveway, we can pull it in with the ditching bucket, clean out bucket. Just roll this thing forward like so with the bucket. Get yourself where we need to be. Outriggers back down. And we're just going at an idle, nice and easy. The old backhoe controls are coming back to me. Got the extended boom on this. Just a little update, we're heading off the hill. Got the bucket angled in like that as a good anchor point, which is working out well. And then obviously these outriggers dig in too. So you're pretty sturdy up here. Feeling it nice, got the trench about a 50 foot on it, if that. Buddy, getting it done. That was fun. Just got that whole slope done, the hill. That's about the most treacherous and tricky part of this job. Now we just got to deal with frost once we get out to the front. I know it's going to be pretty substantial, but other than that, up along the house will be super frosty too. Definitely getting used to the old backhoe pattern, stick shift. Took a little bit, but like I said in other videos, each piece of equipment runs different. So we're down off the hill. A little icy and frosty over here, kind of ugly, chunky. This was all fill that we kept dumping in off the driveway and dozing it off, so it's all just a bunch of overburden and nasty clay. It was like mush when it went in, and you can see in the bottom of that trench is already water. So down here, this trench will probably fill up with water. It's just not virgin ground, so it's really soft and nasty stuff. But I gotta say, the backhoe, I like leveling up with these outriggers, man. I'm on a pretty good slope off the driveway, you know, that goes down into the swamp. It's just a slight slope that's tapered for water drainage, but without the outriggers, you wouldn't level yourself up on a conventional excavator, and you'd be digging with that bucket at a slight angle, and with these conditions, we'd be sliding. I know I keep repeating myself on that, but I gotta say, the backhoe's where it's at on this project. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Well, I was having fun. Now I'm about to have some real fun. Got her stuck down in the wet spot. She slid off. I mean, this is wicked slippery. I don't know if you can tell, but got a lot of the trench in. You know, we didn't start digging till 1 o'clock after lunch by the time everything got messed around. So let's see if we can get this thing out under its own power before we have to use the 321. Let's rip this thing out. Talk about ice. Jimbo's up here with the 321 where that cross in the driveway is, where I started there today and I ended there yesterday, trying to bounce this frost out with that bucket. Look how thick this ice is. I mean, look at the pile, how much expansion there is from the dirt just from this little bit. I'm gonna try to, look at this stuff. I'm gonna try to beat on it a little bit. Let's see what we got. He was beating and banging. I don't like to tear up pins and machines like that. Wow, that frost is thick. Woo! Just gotta try to get a little bit by a little bit. He was trying to get too much, I think, you know? He's trying to grab the whole enchilada. You just gotta grab 1 or 2 teeth. And just go real easy. You start beating the boom into it, you'll start cracking stuff and breaking the boom. He was up here for quite some time. I had to come up and check on him. So just gonna grab 1 tooth like that and just keep inching my way through it. Don't try to pick the whole thing or beat the whole thing. You can take a bucket and open it up like a can opener with this stuff. It's the strongest stuff on earth. Frost. And And this is why we don't work in the winter. There's a chunk. There's a chunk of Roni. I think we're getting it now. Oh, ooh. Come on. Violent. It's a violent. Just cleaning up Jimbo's trench with the backhoe, going a little extra deep because we are crossing the driveway here. Just clean the bottom of that up like so. We may even put this in a pipe conduit crossing the driveway, not sure yet. All right, let's see what we got. We got about 500 foot of trench done today in the most treacherous conditions known to man. And stopped at that tree right there. We got the culvert crossing here that we got to dig the electric line deeper. So I dug it deeper through there. You know, it's almost 3.5 feet or so. Got some patchwork on the culvert, but we knew that. What happened was the frost. The air goes through the culvert, so the frost gets all the way around it on the bottom and the top. When I picked the frost, it just ripped the culvert like is, you know, you don't even feel it in the machine. It just, when I picked the frost, it picked the culvert with it. But from there all the way on up, 500 foot. The hill was fun. Try to stay away from all the trees with the backfill the best you can. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out mighty fine. There's the trench. Let me get you a straight view there, all the way up and around through the woods. Nice. All right, guys, well, if you liked the video, click that like button. And I also want to do a giveaway, so anybody who commenting on this video down below is going to be entered on the next live feed we do for another hat. So let's give away another hat. Hopefully someone that's subscribed will win, because you must be subscribed to win. And good luck, guys. Thanks, appreciate it.